I'm really keen in the things that I do. I take time before I jump into making a big decision. So I really look at things deeply, and this easily just seeps into my craft. I like to say this: measure twice, cut once. My name is Sydney Augustino Owino. I'm from Nairobi, Kenya, and I am a fashion entrepreneur and a tailor. SAO, sartorial is SAO, so that's Sydney Augustino Owino, and sartorial means tailoring, so it's Sydney Augustino Owino Tailoring. I chose that name because it's authentic to me, because the brand is intrinsic in the values that I have. I've been doing this business, or I've been in this industry for about 17 years now. While I was in campus, I was trying to find something to do. So I realized that me and my friend, we really liked clothes. We started making clothes for ourselves. So we created a pair of pants that were called drop crotch or harem pants. And that was a big hit because now everybody kept on asking, where did you get those? Where did you get those? So we saw an opportunity to actually dress our friends, and that is how we saw an opportunity to make money in campus, you know. It came with a nice feeling of creating something that other people wanted. So that's where the story began. Many years later, I came to realize that there's a gap that was there, which was filling the gap for clothes that are made for us, Africans, clothes that are made to fit us, because we are a little bit short and, let's say, stout. So we need clothes that accommodate our thick thighs and bums and our height and just our stature. I've had 3 different brands along the way. The first brand that I started was jeans. And the second thing that we started was, again, suits. And the last one, which was a ready-to-wear brand, almost killed my brand because I'm in a situation where my rent is like 10 times what it was. I don't have the money to get the rent. I quickly rushed to the bank to get a facility. No. I realized, I've been listed on something called CRB. And I've been listed there because of something called HELB. While I was in campus, I took a HELB loan. And I didn't pay it. So I have not paid it. It has accumulated into an exponential figure. And at that point in my life where I need to go get a facility from the bank, I realized, oops, my student loan is over there affecting. So first thing I started doing was paying that and get back into South Sartorial and pick it up from where I'd left it and started growing it, and it started paying off through the hard work that I put in, through the systems that I put in. I started marketing better. I started reaching to clients, like directly making calls, and that's how we got out of the mud. A few years ago, 2015, I was right in the CBD, and it was just me and my tailor. So just two human beings doing all the work that I needed to do. The space was really small, like a stall. But now, imagine growing a journey into a place where we are about now 20 human beings working for this brand. And now I have a cutter. Now I have a tailoring department that's for trousers, a tailoring department that's for shirts, a tailoring department that's for jackets. I have admin, logistics person, I have an accountant, I have a social media person. So it's been a really lovely journey of understanding and growing these things slowly, because you can never have all these things at once when you're beginning. It takes you time to understand that, oh, now I can't do this only by myself. The first logo that I ever did was actually an orange one. When I transitioned into a better brand and when I started doing bespoke clothing, I wanted a cleaner logo. I wanted something that looks good on everything. So I could put the logo on a shirt, I could put the logo on a t-shirt, I could put the logo on a jacket, anything. Black and white is a neutral color that would easily have blended on any piece of clothing. So I was going for a really clean and elegant aesthetic in terms of the logo. You come to SAO because I do all the work for you. Like you do not have to worry about, oh, is my tailor gonna make sure that these clothes last longer? Yes, I'm going to make sure that I source fabrics that will last longer. I'm going to make sure that I use proper traditional tailor techniques that will make your clothes last longer, proper trimmings. And the most important one is I will also hire the best talent to make sure that they are making proper garments for you. What even gives me the best feeling ever is meeting a client that I made something for 5 years ago, 6 years ago. And he's like, remember that suit you made me? I still wear it. That's the best suit I've ever had. Or whenever I wear your suit, I get the most compliments. And I make probably my suits from all over the world. But when I wear yours, oh, I'm always stopped. There's nothing that gives me a greater sense of satisfaction than just that. The feeling of brand recognition keeps getting better with time, because imagine starting from a situation where, like, let's say this is the client. So he's been probably my client for a couple of years, or 10 years back. The only thing I could give this client was just a jacket and trousers. So that used to make me feel amazing when I just see them in that. But now we've grown to this position where I can see him wear a hat, a shirt, a jacket, a pair of pants, and shoes. Head to toe, are fully dressed, this human being. And that has always been something that I thought would happen probably very, very later in my life, but it's happening right now. And I can't hold myself. I'm just ecstatic. Getting flown out from here into a new country just to take measurements and make suits. Coming back home, making the suits, flying with the suits to them again, fitting them, coming back home, making some alterations, flying back to them and making sure that the wedding goes well, and staying there and attending the wedding. That was the best, that was the most satisfying, or it felt like, okay, now we are on a good trajectory. Sometimes I actually sit in my shop and really wonder, is this really me here? Am I actually the person who's been able to build all these systems that are working? Then that silly thought that usually just comes to you, that, okay, what if it all fails? Then I pick myself up and I remember I've got 14 families to feed. I do not have a choice. I've got my own to feed. I've got myself to prove right, and this keeps me going. The greater vision for SAO is to create a global brand. I'm thinking of expanding to countries like Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, so East Africa, but the greater vision is to have my store on a global platform. So it would be really nice to have my store at Savile Row on that street. That would be an amazing dream that has come true. I also would love to get myself into the collaboration space. So say, for example, imagine this modern African brand that's probably about 8 years old, collaborating with a global fashion house, say like an Italian house that's been there for maybe hundreds of years. It would be a nice way to exchange talent, it would be a nice way to exchange ideas. So yes, collaboration on a global stage, but well represented. My greatest fear is my brand dying with me. I'm trying to create something that will surpass me. I'm trying to create something that is generational. The most amazing feeling is when I just put that jacket on a client and I see that smile. It feels like everything. I do not have the right words for this, but every single time I see that, that keeps me going. That's the thing that I wake up and come to do, to see those smiles in people's faces and looking at them, and they're like, wow, okay, this guy really, really means business.